Welcome back to Alcohol Content.
Shazam.
You are here with the normal crew. We got Ryan. We got Rick.
Yay.
And we have a guest person. People.
He is a
place,
person.
Yeah.
Noun. We have Matt.
Man,
Matt.
Goes by he,
Why
him.
are you here?
I don't know.
I
Where am I right now?
He walked into the door, and Rick opened the door, and now we're stuck with him. So we're
I
gonna
know these
see what he
people.
thinks of these whiskeys, I guess. So Rick, what are we going with today?
Well, we're just doing a hot take, and we have the Stellum Rye. I know we've done the Stellum bourbon before, so we're gonna try the Stellum Rye. And speaking of rye, Ryan's gonna crack it, and we'll give it a go. I don't believe, Matt, have you had Stellum Rye before?
I haven't.
Anybody here had the actual
No.
rye?
I have not.
So
had
this
it.
is truly a first taste for all of us. So Stellum is from the Barrel Company, Barrel Craft, but it is their sort of universal product. You know, you can get this for $60 to $65. This is 95% rye, 5% malted barley, and they use rye from Indiana, which that's where the bulk of it comes from, Indiana. So read that as MGP, and then some Kentucky rye and a little Tennessee rye.
Okay.
So it's a blended product at 100. I believe it's 116.24 proof.
So
Here's my question: why do they go into the hundredths for proof? Nobody else does that.
4.7.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think they're just like, we're going to be real transparent.
I guess.
Or everyone else just has like an old scale where you like weigh it on both sides. They just happen to have a digital scale.
Or we're just going to try and press the shit out of you, but we actually don't know if it's
Yeah.
0.4.
I mean, it's because they're
Maybe
fancy.
0.48.
That's why.
Yeah.
It's because they're fancy.
Yeah.
I mean, once again, great looking bottle,
well, it's simple.
So this
elegant,
smell,
slick.
well, elegant. That is what is on the nose. This is if you turn dill into a flower perfume. It is really, really nice and elegant, perfumey, and
Definitely perfuming. Yeah.
brings in that rye dill that I love. But it's not like, oh, this is dill. It's like this little hint, and the perfume really takes over. Really flowery.
Well, and I should also, they bring different ryes in from
Yeah.
3 different states. The bulk of it's MGP, but it is a real rye in that it's 95. They blend,
Yeah.
but it's still 95% rye or mostly rye,
Oh,
and then
interesting.
malted
And it
barley.
comes through.
So it's not a barely legal rye, a 51% rye or anything like that. So
I almost get like a chocolate chip cookie as well.
I get apple.
Apple.
I get like fresh green apple.
yeah, I get some fresh green. I'm getting all
At least
kinds of stuff.
initially, I was getting. I'm not
Yeah.
getting as much.
I
The
get-
initial hit was definitely like a fresh, very citrusy, almost. Or not
Yeah,
citrusy,
I mean,
but
there's-
like a fresh fruit.
There's something light and perfumey and citrusy, but then there's an underlying like pastry
Yeah,
note.
I almost want to say, because everything seems real fresh to me on the nose, so this sounds too heavy, but what Ryan said, it's almost like freshly baked, just came out of the oven cinnamon rolls. Now that's underlying a lot of the fresh apple
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah,
like that. And you're right, there's a perfumey. I don't get dill,
Some sort of.
but some sort of byproduct.
yeah.
Yeah, it's there. Like it's like if you were to smell the other, I can't think of it.
Dickel,
The Dickel Rye.
Dickel dill pickle.
Yeah, if you get the Dickel Dill Pickle, this is the flavor right before the dill really blossoms. This is like the bottom of the dill scent profile. But I kind of get like when I come with the baked goods and stuff, I eat these vegan cookies, and that's kind of what I'm getting. Not like a normal
A
chocolate chip.
vegan cookie.
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
Oh,
made
not
with
Trader
oat
Joe's?
milk.
Not with or with oat
With
milk?
oat milk.
No, figures, of course.
God damn
No,
it.
it's not made with oat milk.
No,
But
yeah.
yeah, this smells absolutely fantastic.
Did you try it?
I haven't yet.
This is better than the bourbon.
It's
Ooh.
very good.
This is incredible.
Yeah, it's
Very good.
very complex on the taste. At least my first taste of it. And it doesn't necessarily.
Great spice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Great spice.
There's a lot of stuff going on here, and I would
Rye.
agree with Ryan initially right off the bat, just with one taste. I'll go in for another. This is the bourbon we thought was hot take on the Stellum bourbon we thought was good. I'm saying this rye's even elevated above
better.
that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's an amazing first taste.
So what's everybody tasting? There's a lot of stuff going on.
Super kind of silky and smooth going down. Like you get that smooth silk feeling all the way down, I think. I get the heavy rye spice right off the bat. Maybe a little vanilla. Very, very faint.
When you say rye spice, what are you talking about? Cinnamon, pepper, white pepper, black
I'd say
pepper?
more cinnamon. I mean,
Yeah, I don't get black pepper.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
getting
like
heavy.
desserty cinnamon.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the cinnamon roll
Yeah,
comes
yeah,
through
yep,
on the
yep.
tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
But there's still something bright and fresh, almost some
it's
type
flowery.
of tea in there.
It's flowery,
some
yeah.
flower
Oh,
tea
you know
or
what
something
it
like
is?
that.
It'll be like a the frosting is a tea frosting
Or something like that. Yeah,
What do they normally make frosting? Like a London Fog scone or something like that. That's what it makes me think of.
You think you're
So, like-
cultured, don't
you
you?
guys are so much fucking
So
smarter than me.
Earl Grey tea or something
Yeah,
like that, or
sure.
whatever.
You don't even know the words that are coming out of your mouth right now.
Darjeeling.
I think that was
Tiramisu.
that was the deal, though. I think that
Yeah.
it was that almost a tea type.
Yeah.
It's almost like a green tea 'cause it's just so
The-
fresh.
Yeah, it's fresh. Yeah. So it's sort of a weird thing, like baked goods, but yet this freshness, some type of light tea.
That's great.
There's still some citrusy, just some really bright stuff going on, but yet with some heavier, richer notes.
Lady Grey tea. It's kind of like Earl Grey, but more citrusy,
Yeah, there you
more
go.
like orange peel. Yeah.
Yeah, because I definitely get some citrus.
Wow, that's insane.
Well, and this is really light with those heavy flavors that we're talking about. This is like a summer sipper with the heavy proof and everything. This is insane. This is really easy to drink.
This is immediately in my top 5 favorite ryes.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Now we have to try it against the Sagamore. That'd be a fun episode to do.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what's the proof on this again?
It's 116.24.
Yeah.
0.24.
That's a lie.
But I mean, 116. That's fairly
It's
proofy.
high, but
yeah.
it does not come through. This is fantastic. They have blended this so well.
Dude, why are they so good at this?
Yeah.
But it keeps
incredible.
It keeps giving though. Like
Oh,
I'm still tasting.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, it's got that. It just covers your mouth all the way down your throat, and you just keep getting those flavors. Just keep on lingering. Then that spice obviously is there, but then just a lot of good apple and cinnamon and
and to me, there's even more. I mean, there's cinnamon. There's something even more complex. Like, no, I know I'm being sort of jerky, but like, and I'm not saying this is accurate, but there's something like cardamom or something like that going on too. Little ginger or cardamom. It's really a unique, rich flavor spice profile, and it's not smacking
Chinese 5 spice.
Yeah, well, there might be some elements of that in there. Yeah.
The wood is also subtle,
Yeah.
and
It's there.
it's there, but it doesn't hang around, and it's nice. Mid palate.
This is comfy.
yeah.
This is comfort.
Yeah.
it's delicious. Yeah, it's. I haven't done a ton of ryes. I've done a few, but this is by far the best
It's amazing.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's
It's
awesome.
not an experience
No,
rye.
no.
I think for
it's-
anyone, this is going to be one of the best rides you're going to have.
Yeah, we just ruined it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
As you
typical-
venture into more ryes. Yeah, yeah,
Typical
yeah.
Rick.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
try this. My friends
just-
come over. Where did you find that at? I know people.
Is anybody getting? So when I go back to the nose a little bit, I am picking up, and not in any overbearing way, I am picking up a little pine added to all that stuff we've talked about on the nose now. Just a little pine scent, a very hint of it. Anybody get, or is that just me? Oh, wait a second. Maybe I clipped my pine hedges this
Yeah.
afternoon. No. I am getting a little.
Take your
pine
thumb
on
out
it.
of your
I'm not
mouth,
getting the
Rick.
pine. I'm getting. It's just a very sweet floral nose.
You get more as it gets down to the bottom. I get more sweet.
Yeah,
Way
it
more
doesn't get
sweet.
tobacco-y like a bourbon
Yes,
might.
right. It doesn't. You don't get the cigar at the end. You're getting more sweet.
Yeah. This is
Oh.
Stellum makes me respect blenders. I haven't had too much of their name brand barrel stuff, but both their bourbon and the rye have made me respect people who blend alcohol.
This final smell. So you know how you get a cigar and then you cut it open and take the tobacco out and put weed in to make a blunt?
Oh, yeah.
So if you were to do that,
I've never done that before.
Well,
but then take the weed back out and then the tobacco back in, that's kind of what I'm smelling.
Okay. Little,
what? Okay.
Like, it doesn't smell like
yeah.
weed. It doesn't
That
smell
might
like
be the
weed.
most specific
That
take I've
smells
ever
like
seen on
the
your guys' show.
potential of weed.
Yeah.
or weed stayed in this house and it is no longer
like a little
this.
residue.
Somebody came in with
Yeah.
weed. Who was it?
Like a little
That's
bit
what
of
it
those crystals kind of came off and
Yeah.
just are on there.
Like imagine Ryan with dreads on. He's like walking through, a house.
Yeah, imagine me with
Yeah,
dreads
imagine him
on.
with dreads on. He walks through with a big old duffel bag, and you're like, "What's that? I've never smelled that before." That's what it is.
Yeah, it's like my bag that I had all my weed in 10 years ago.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drug dealer Ryan.
See, and I'm getting on
was a
the
drug
on the
dealer.
after smell. I'm getting now sort of a cream cheese frosting to go on the fresh cinnamon rolls.
Yes.
Yeah, but what about that blunt?
Like now I hear you, but what about the blunt?
You ready to hit that?
So we can't. Can we compromise where you know how you roll up the dough to get
Yeah.
the spiral of cinnamon? There's something like that in there. You roll it up in there.
And cheesecake flavored tobacco. There we go.
With green tea frosting.
But there is honestly a little bit. I'm still getting some,
It doesn't
I'm still-
sound appetizing to
It is
you.
a cream cheese.
I don't know what to tell you.
yeah,
Like
the vanilla type
a
cream
hint of almost
cheese.
like a
I'm getting that.
Yeah, but there is a
tail
little
end.
tobacco or leather
Yep,
going
yep.
on there
Yeah.
too.
It's coming through eventually.
Yeah, yeah.
very
I'm-
faint. not
I
your
am
typical
super impressed.
Bourbon.
Yeah.
I am super impressed.
Yeah.
All right.
That's unreal.
Thumbs up.
I don't know if
Easy.
it's a hot
God.
take. This is buy. What's the price of this again?
60 to 65, at least in our
Easy,
market.
easy to find.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Yep.
Yep.
and,
Buy it.
and consistent.
Buy it.
consistent. So Stellum, Stella in Latin is star, and they didn't do that. That was clearly done on purpose, marketing wise, and I would applaud them that they pulled it off with this
Yeah.
because this is a star. This Stellum Rye.
Yep.
Well-
A star is born.
There you have it, folks. We have tried Stellum Rye. It is absolutely fantastic. If you got the cash, go and grab it because it's going to be one of the best ryes you're ever going to have. Okay? We are on all the platforms, YouTube, Spotify, all the podcasts. Go see us wherever you want to see us. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe for more content and comment and let us know what else you want us to try for the hot takes because we have an infinite amount of whiskeys to try because there's so many of them in the whole world. And
And an infinite amount of opinions.
exactly, we won't stop talking.